This is topic 4, triangles homework, question number 13. And what we're asked to do is calculate this missing value, y value, which is the y coordinate for point B. We're told that points A, B, and C are collinear, and we're told all of their coordinates except for that missing one that we have to find. And we're told to use similar triangles to figure this out. So the first thing we do is we plot the points. -3, -1 goes here, so that's point A. -1y, we're not quite sure where to put it yet, but let's plot 3, -9, which is C. And so I connect them with a line. And now I know that point B has to be here someplace because it's -1 comma something, some y value, but it also has to fall on the line between A and C. Now we're told to use similar triangles to determine the answer. So where are those triangles? Well, the triangles are this. We can draw this vertical line here from where A's y coordinate is at -1 down to C's coordinate at -9, y coordinate at -9. And there's a right triangle there. But we can also draw across and make another right triangle that's at B's y coordinate, which is the y coordinate is the one that we need to find. But what other information do we have? Well, we know B is going to be -1 comma y, but we know that this entire distance is the distance from -1 to -9. Its distance is 8. The length of this side of that triangle is 8. We also know that this distance is the length of that side, which is 6. Okay, we also know that this distance from the x coordinate of A to the x coordinate of B, that's 2. And what we want to find then is this distance, that's W or Y. It's not, okay, I put it down as W because it's not Y. It's the distance between this point, its Y coordinate, and this point, its Y coordinate. But that doesn't tell us that it's the Y coordinate. We're going to figure that out once we know what that distance is. So we have this triangle. If I call this point D, then I have triangle ADC, and it's going to be similar to the bigger triangle or the smaller triangle. If I call this, okay, I better follow what's in the key. I apologize. This is E and this is D. So we get triangle ADB is the small one, and we know that it is similar to the bigger triangle AEC. Since they're similar triangles, we know that their sides, their corresponding sides, are in proportion to each other. So this side, W, is in proportion to this side, 8, as this side, 2, is in proportion to this side, 6. So algebraically, what we want to do, I will follow what most people like to do, which is to cross multiply. It's a little bit more work, but I think it makes more intuitive sense to people. And we solve this for W, which is 16 over 6, and that simplifies to 8/3. So we know that this distance is 8/3, and therefore the y coordinate is this distance plus the distance above it. So y is going to be the 8/3, and it's going to be down 8. It's going down 8/3. So actually what we need is negative -8/3 down from the -1 that we started at here for the A's y coordinate. So this makes it -11/3. So that gives us y. We know that B would be at -1, -11/3, because that's what puts us into the right proportion for the two similar triangles.